Welcome everybody. Now we're going to do a little different thing today. We're going to be doing a story time, where it's just going to be me talking. If you don't want to watch this, that's fine. That's okay. It's going to be pretty boring. It's just a story from a trip me and my dad took ages ago. Now, this trip was to Disneyland. So, you know, those days where it's like completely normal. You're out with your friends, out with your family, you're just going to have a bit of fun at a theme park. So we're from Australia. We don't get to go to these like big theme parks. So we're like, okay, we're going to book in a time. We're going to go to Disneyland. We're going to have a great fun time. Now, we just gotten there. We were like going through the motions. We were waiting out front of like the, and we were just inside the entrance waiting at that big flower Mickey thing, like the big display they have there. And yeah, it was just going to be a good family fun day, and that was the plan. Now, for context, me and my dad are pretty tall guys. So dad's like 6'10", 6'10 and a half now, and I'm about 6'5", 6'6". Now, we don't carry ourselves as like really tall people. We slouch down. We don't like being tall. We don't like talking down to people. We're very basic, gentle giants and stupid idiots who just don't want to be too serious and want to be less intimidating and more people able to approach us, and we're trying to be soft-spoken and things like that. Now, we were walking to go get into the park, get to the main street, do all of that type of stuff, but there was like some weird off feeling we were having through this whole time. Now, we were kind of just not paying attention to it. We heard some laughing and some giggling, and like an old school camera was like clicking behind us, and we're like, just people taking photos of that big display and all that. So yeah, we're just going with like, okay, that's nothing strange or anything like that. But yeah, we're just like, yep, it's content for that. Now, once we get inside the park and we're in the like main street and there's all this other stuff, we can still hear that clicking camera, like it was following us. It's good. And the same group was laughing the entire time behind us. And we were so confused, like what was going on. And so we kind of started like paying attention to behind us to try and figure out what was going on? What was this clicking? What were people doing? Why was this happening behind us? Now, after a few glances, we realized it was actually a group of like Asian tourists who were also there for Disneyland. It was like a group of friends, like probably mid-20s. There was 3 guys and 2 girls. They're taking photos, laughing, giggling, and all this. And what was actually happening was they're running up behind us, posing, taking a photo, and running back. Now, we weren't confused. We were very confused about this. But we weren't worried about it. We just thought, oh, okay, they're just getting photos in front of things and we'll just happen to be in the way. We'll move a bit to the side. So we moved to like one of those side shops that have like ears and plushies and all those type of things. And when we moved over there, I thought, yep, this will be fine. They will be out of their way. Nothing will happen. But they followed us. He continued to come from behind us and continue to take these photos. Now, eventually we're like, okay, this has to be something. We got to figure this out. So we continue going on our way. We're going down Main Street. We're like, this is fine. We'll figure this out. So we're like, okay, we'll continue. We're going to pick up some things and just make it look like we're doing a normal day at the park. So maybe they'll go away eventually. So we decide, okay, to be festive, we'll buy some Mickey ears, we'll put them on, and we'll continue walking. So we do that because our choice was trying to get to Galaxy's Edge because we wanted to get to the new Galaxy's Edge they just put in. Me and Dad are both big Star Wars fans. We thought it'd be a great thing to go see. Now, where it gets really weird is they followed us, and if you haven't done a Disney map, basically the entrance and Galaxy's Edge are the furthest things apart from each other. So you have to do a lot of walking, and they followed us the entire way. And right before Galaxy's Edge, there's this big cave that you walk through to enter into Galaxy's Edge. Right before it was a bench and like a split in the path. And we're like, okay, we're dealing with this now. So the next group of guys, this Asian group, were 2 men. They're probably the 2 oldest in the group. They come sprinting up, they do their pose, and they're about to take the photo. Me and Dad both turn around and we smile and pose with them and take the photo. And all of them just like, oh shit, they figured us out. Now, they didn't speak a whole lot of English, but they spoke enough to understand that we could have a conversation. But anyway, essentially, we were like, so what's going on with this? Why are you taking photos of us? Why are you following us around? And the two guys looked at us gobsmacked and was completely out of the blue. And they're like, don't you guys play in the NBA? Isn't that why you guys are out here? I'm like, no. Like, what made you think we'd play in the NBA? Like, because you guys are tall. You should play in the NBA because you're tall, right? Keep in mind, these guys are like 5'2", 5'5", very short Asian people. And they were wearing some, like, I think there was like some NBA gear. There's like a Celtics jersey, a Golden State jersey. And yeah, they thought we were NBA players just because of how tall we were. Now, I've never been mistaken for an NBA player. It kind of felt good. Me and Dad thought it was funny. We kind of look at each other like, what the fuck? What do we do with this? This is like something we can't explain. We look at each other and basically, yeah, we're just like, this is so weird. This has never happened to us before. We kind of sit in a moment of silence and then just couldn't help but starting to giggle and laugh with each other. These guys were so that was, hats off to them. They were so good about it. We looked at them like, no, we don't play in the NBA. And we explained what we actually do and that we had a basketball background in some regard, but nothing as big as that. And the amount of embarrassment that came over this group was fucking hysterical. They're all like, their faces drop. They start scurrying through the camera to try and find all the photos and delete them of these two random guys that they'd been following around the park, thinking that we were like NBA draft picks, or I think they said because like we don't look like NBA players. We're not built that way, and we're not we don't look like any of like the top stars or anything. So yeah, we were just so confused and gobsmacked about it. But yeah, hats off to them. They followed, like, their determination was great. Like if we'd been actual NBA players, like you would have been found out in 2 seconds. Like they were following us the entire fucking time. Like it was like a 30 minutes that they were following us from the start to the end, and it was, yeah. Afterwards we agreed, yeah, we'll never speak of this again, except I'm speaking for it now into front of everyone. So if you guys, or if it was you guys, let me know. But yeah, I thought this was just a funny story that I've had for a while that I always tell my friends, and I was like, fuck it, we'll make a video out of it. It will be a nice little sit down short video that we can comment on. But like, I don't know how, if you have any ideas on how someone might be mistaken for maybe a play, let me know. But also, please hit subscribe and all that. And it really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.